Well, hello everybody! It's everybody's favorite day of the week! It's totally Tuesday, y'all! It's the hit of the water cooler. It's the talk of the town. Oh, this just in. Nobody likes me. Five minutes.
Four minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes. Sorry I was a couple seconds late, but I was actually talking Dan through an existential crisis that just came out of nowhere. But everything's going to be okay, and I think we'll be live in 4 minutes, as long as Dan's going to be okay. 4 minutes.
It's me again. First of all, 3 minutes. And second of all, I'm not having an existential crisis. I am just falling apart at the seams, wondering what the point of any of this is. Wondering where my friends and family are. Of course, they're nowhere to be found, and that's life as usual. 3 minutes.
We've just hit our 2-minute mark, and if you're out there and you love Dan, I think now is a great time to tell him. Put it in the comments. Yes, you. Please do it. He just needs some self-assurance right now. It's really okay. Please just put a little, "Hi, Dan, I love you" in the comments, and just show your love. I love you guys. 2 minutes.
And just as I suspected, no comments. No friends,
on.
no family,
Come
no
on.
love, no nothing.
That's not true. Look at all these comments.
Which ones?
Look, you were looking at the wrong thing. We're broadcasting to like 6 different things. See, people love you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, don't worry about it. But you know what? We have 1 minute to showtime now.
1 minute to showtime.
Hey, Dan,
What?
turn that frown upside down. Well, it looks like Dan loves himself again. that's laughter. That's laughter.
I can't do the show.
We're on in 3.
I can't do the
we're on
show.
In 2.
No, make it stop.
We're on.
theme song. Today's theme song brought to you by Jim Hodson, a good friend from a good ship.
Who's all the way over in Australia.
Down under.
That's
mate.
right. That's right, mate. He's in Australia with the crocodile hunter.
And
oh, no,
speaking of mates being someplace with something, I am here with Erinn. She is here with Dan, and we are both here with Riley.
And Riley is our conglomerative effort of awesomeness. Well, at least we hope it's awesome. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, every single Tuesday night until we die at 7 o'clock. We might be changing it to 8 o'clock because...
And that's a commitment we can stick to.
Yeah, it is. For our West Coast friends, good afternoon.
For our Midwest friends, good early evening.
Yeah, and for our friends over in Portugal, good morning.
Bratos miafta, which
I'm
is
so
Portuguese
excited.
for I don't speak Portuguese.
Ooh, is that what it is?
Yep.
Wait, for real?
No.
Oh, I was about to learn it.
Portuguese sounds like Spanish, but with a lot more little accents and tildes.
I always thought it would be very important to learn I don't speak whatever language in whatever language. But
I
then
did that
again,
in Dutch because I didn't speak Dutch, and most of the passengers on a ship I was working on did.
Spreken Sie no Dutch.
No, it was geen Nederlands.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
I'm terrible at language because I started out learning Chinese because I thought it would be really cool, and then I decided I didn't want
Now,
that.
you can't just say Chinese. Were you learning Mandarin?
I was
or
learning
Canton-
Mandarin.
Great.
And then I was like, I'm not going to use that. And then I was like, why don't I learn French? Because my grandmother was French. What a cool idea. Started that for like a quarter of a year, got bored with that. Then I thought Spanish, that's a good idea. Should have stuck with that. Didn't do it, but that's okay.
By the way, guys, we are Riley. This is rileyLive, and this is an interactive show coming straight to your tablet or phone or computer device every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And your comments, such as this one right here, will be featured, making it a somewhat interactive experience.
Hello, George. It's nice to see ya.
And speaking of comments, Josh, can you please atone for this? This is not acceptable. Josh, I was the best man in his wedding, and this is how he treats me.
Aw.
I knew I should have peed on the bride.
I'm glad you didn't.
So is Sam.
You know, that would be a very interesting story, though. And if you did, it would work out well.
Brandon Hicks is here.
Hello, Brandon. Nice to see you.
And so are, by my watch, about 22 other people. If you are out there, give us a shout and a holler. And also, tell us what you're drinking tonight, because
Yes.
we open all of our shows with a little toasty toast.
And tonight, I am going to be drinking this incredible Produto Maya tequila. I got this tequila almost 7 years ago, and I'm finally drinking it. There's some dust on top of it that my mom says she vacuumed off, because my mom definitely vacuums the bar.
And by the way, this tequila is so strong that when you put it towards the camera, it completely changes the white balance to more of a tungsten shade, which is, I think, a testament to its efficacy.
I think so, too. So
I am drinking a very fine barrel-aged whiskey that is kind of, if you're a really hardcore whiskey drinker, you'll know this brand. And if you're not, it'll definitely have flown under the radar.
yeah, you'll still know it.
It's it's Evan Williams. It's from Kentucky.
I didn't know they made bourbon in Kentucky. That was a joke.
So that's
I've
what we're
been on the
drinking.
Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Have any of you ever been on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail?
This Sam didn't like the comment about me peeing on her at Josh's wedding,
I'm glad she didn't like
which
the
is
comment.
why I reiterated the comment.
So whatever you're drinking, tell us in the comments, and also raise a glass. Put your toasts in the comments as well. And Dan, I'd like for you to start off the toast this week.
Okay, well, I'm feeling good. Today we spent some time cleaning some junk out of the basement of. By the way, today we're coming from Erinn's childhood home, Erinn's mother's home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We, if you've caught the show early on, we were always coming from like the same white wall. Now we're on the road again. So we're going to be coming to you from a different location every single Tuesday. And right now we're coming from here and now. And we today helped, it's going to be trouble tonight, says Tony LeMay. You got that right, Pilgrim. That's my John Wayne impression.
Oh, and why did Tony need to see that?
Because he loves it.
Oh, do you like it, Tony? Anyway.
So we cleared some junk out of this house. We spent the day hanging out with family, cleaning out junk, making room for new opportunities. And so this toast today, to drag that metaphor into the realm of philosophical goodness, maybe today's the day you let go of some stuff, either physical or mental or emotional, that you've been hanging on to for a little bit too long. It's time to clean out the basement. Put that stuff in a truck, drive it somewhere far away, say goodbye forever, and get rid of it, because it's a lot to carry if you hang on to everything that you've ever experienced. And sometimes it feels really good just to let go.
To getting rid of the metaphorical stuff. Cheers.
Oh,
hold on.
To getting rid of the metaphorical stuff. What was that last part you said?
I think I said cheers.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure that I said.
Blink. Yes.
Man, our producer is sleeping today.
Yes, and my mouse is falling apart.
Oh my gosh, that is delicious.
Can I try that?
I absolutely hope that you do try that. Once again, this is amazing.
If you guys do have some philosophy to share or something that you want to drink to or toast to or pray about or whatever it may be out there, just drop it in the comments right now. We're curious to know what you're up to.
Dwayne is drinking some 19 Crimes wine, which is awesome.
That is the one with the dude on it in black and white. I like 19 Crimes.
And hello, Bruce. Nice to see you tonight.
This is like not tequila. This is like...
Oh, it's tequila. You know, I have to tell you something.
This is like a wine cooler.
It's all about the agave. So when let me just explain.
But this is very, very, very heavily flavored.
Oh, yes, it is, for sure. But let me explain. When I went to Mexico for the first time, I liked tequila, but it was never my drink of choice because it's so bitter. But the way that the fresh tequila is in Mexico is just absolutely smooth.
It is very good.
Wonderful.
However, this is 14% alcohol by volume. And for tequila, that's unacceptably low. So I would treat this more like a liqueur.
Well, I will drink 2 glasses instead of 1, and then I'll be as soft
as
you on your 1 glass of Evan.
That is a win-win. Plus, Erinn and I did a couple of loosen up shots of Caribbean rum before the show. So if we fall asleep on the keyboard, we don't have a sponsor. So,
I have to attest to your toast because a few years ago, and now everything's changed, but for once, let's just not talk about that this episode. Let's kind of put that aside because I think we all know that there's a pandemic happening, so we don't need to mention that tonight. But, a few years ago, I was traveling and on the road so much, I just kept downsizing. I used to have a 3,000 square foot house, and then I downsized to a 2-bedroom apartment, and then I downsized to an 800 square foot apartment, and then I downsized to a truck. And I have to say, every single time I did it, I'll tell you exactly how many things I missed from those homes. None.
That's a great message. Minimalism is kind of a trend now. A lot of people are doing the tiny home thing and the stripping down their life. I love
tiny homes.
But the truth is, guys, having been on tour with Erinn for the last couple of years up to March, living out of a truck with a suitcase, a backpack, and a camera bag, I can tell you that we don't need much. And frankly, I think owning a lot of stuff ends up owning you. And I know that's kind of cliche, but it really is.
It's true. It does. I see people drown in their homes and their belongings, and it's so hard to let things go. And once you organize, atmosphere is another huge part of life, in my opinion, too. Like when I wake up to a clean atmosphere, I have a clear mind and I have a wonderful day. And I just think it's pretty good.
You ever have one of those days where you feel like a piece of toast? Lisa, you might be having a stroke. So either get the butter out or go to a hospital.
That's an inside joke. And I raise a glass of tequila, Lisa's least favorite drink, to you, Lisa.
You know what sells well on syndicated television?
What?
Inside jokes. Aren't we all having so much fun?
Listen. I didn't tell the inside joke.
Well, I know. So we're even more on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I do. I encourage everyone to kind of minimalize and do good things. I am so sorry.
What?
I got to go to the bathroom.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. I drank a little bit of that tequila and it's really old and I got to go.
Well, you guys,
I'll see you in just a second, but Dan's very entertaining on his own. Please support him.
We have 51 more minutes to fill. This is the beauty of live. We usually say live theater, but in this case, live streams. Sometimes things go wrong. Erinn found some fungus underneath the couch while we were cleaning, and she ate it. And she thought maybe it was a truffle or a chanterelle mushroom, but it was black mold. So she might be kicking around in the bowels. Yes, matching suspenders. I have to give Erinn a lot of credit for that because as a production designer, I'm somebody who doesn't put a lot of emphasis on the costumes, but Erinn puts a lot of emphasis on the costumes, and it really pays off because you look it back afterwards and having coordinated outfits really, really, that tequila, awkward. It is awkward, but she'll be back soon. In the meantime, I'm perfectly capable of holding this show on my shoulders. That tequila hit different. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So while we're waiting for Erinn, actually, I think this is a great opportunity to introduce our guest for the evening. This is probably the most famous guest that we've had thus far, which, albeit may not be saying much. Much love to Crazy Kevin Powell, who was our first guest, and a bunch of our friends who are the subsequent guests. But I'm just going to read. This is the first guest that actually sent me a piece of publicity that I was supposed to follow. The publicist told me that I had to read this off the page. So we're going to do this by the books and just introduce the next guest. And his name is Saul. Saul Steak is joining us today from Granville, Ohio, where he has been a performer for 41 years. He was the winner of the I'm Not Too Jewish Stage Actor Award in his age group for 3 years straight. I'm not sure that is acceptable, but I don't run people's lives. Saul is, of course, well known for his video that went viral titled "This Steak is Simply Too Raw." Since the pandemic, Saul has discovered eBay and has been collecting rubber stamps. I see Saul is in the house now, so I'd love to bring it all in and make our guest feel right at home. Let's bring in, please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful performer and my soon-to-be best friend, Saul Steak. Okay. Hi, Saul.
Can you see me?
Yeah, well, I can see you. Can you see
You
me?
can see me right now?
Yeah.
I can see you too. You know what's crazy about that?
What's that?
You know, I didn't do nothing to my computer. Like, I've had the same computer in my room for 3 years. I didn't do nothing. You can see me. The government is watching. That's all I gotta say.
Chemtrails, am I right, brother?
Brother, you know.
So Saul, thank you so much for being on the show today. Tell the audience who may not know of your work, what you've been doing, who you are, how you've built a life for yourself.
Well, I'm sure you've seen my video, but before that, I was actually a leading character at the little Yiddish dinner theater in the heart of the Yiddish theater district in Ohio. I actually played a leading character in the musical Fiddler on the Roof. Are you familiar with Fiddler on the Roof?
I have heard of it, yes. I'm aware of Fiddler on the Roof. So you were Tedra?
No, I actually played opposite Yenta the Matchmaker. My character was Lentil, the soup.
You know, that a lot of people wouldn't say that's the lead.
People don't think Yenta's married. She is.
Okay, well, great. Yenta the Matchmaker is married to Lentil the Soup, and we have Saul Steak, middle name. So your name is Saul Sperry Steak. Is that a...
Yeah, well, the whole deal is my wife, she's a pill, so her last name is Steak. My birth name was actually Sperry, and so when we got married, she definitely said I needed to take on her name, and so I took on her name, kept my middle name, and now my name is Saul Sperry Steak, which sounds kind of funny sometimes. That was
both chivalrous and progressive of you.
Thanks. I try to be a phenomenist.
A phenomenist. Is that like a sea phenomenon?
Yeah. Hey, you know what's great?
Tell me.
eBay.
Oh yeah, you. It said here that in your for whatever reason, your publicist sent that you just discovered eBay.
I'll tell you a secret. That was no publicist. I do my own publicity. I've done it for years.
I am not surprised.
Thanks. You know, I started collecting these stamps on eBay. I don't know if you can see my collection behind me. They're rubber stamps. The rub of it all is I don't have no ink, but I'm really excited about these stamps. Like I got my favorite menorah stamp here, and it's got all the candles. I even got my challah bread, which is a very, very good thing you don't see on a rubber stamp very often.
That doesn't look like challah bread. That looks like a twist.
That's challah. Trust me. Trust me.
Challah.
No, my challah. That's a funny millennial joke, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Saul. So first of all, I got to say, like, I've been a fan of your work for a long time. I didn't see you in Fiddler on the Roof, but I did see you on the other show that you did. What was the one with the two ladies, and then it was you?
Oh my God, you saw that show?
That's the one. Oh my God, you saw that show with Saul and the two ladies.
Well, there was like 6 people in the audience. Were you one of them?
Yeah, I was.
My God, I'm so glad that you saw that show.
Yeah, I'm a frequenter of
Were you the tall guy in the back? It was. Oh God, I thought I recognized you.
Thank you. I have a dash of celebrity of my own. You know, I've got 17 followers watching right now.
You do not. They're my 17 followers because I put this out to my entire mailing list.
Well, when you said that, it dropped to 15. So.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'll be seeing you later. Goodbye.
Just a quick update. My friend Josh, Saul, Erinn had to go, figure out some bowel issues, but I'm sure. Erinn, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. Well, very convincingly, she is fine, I think. So she's going to be fine. She'll be back. In the meantime, Saul, we do a thing on this show where we play a game with our guests. Are you down to play a little bit of a game?
I am so down, I'm in hell.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you might want to shed hell is below. Like hell is below the surface, so I'm good.
No, we get it, Saul. Thank you. We're going to play a game today. We sometimes like to. Erinn and I have been on a big trivia kick lately, so the game that we are going to play today is something that we call Trivia Smackdown.
Trivia Smackdown.
I already said it.
Oh yeah.
Trivia
Smackdown. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can still see you, Saul.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is. You know what? It is. And I don't feel like there's enough appreciation for technology these days. So thank you for not taking things for granted, as so many people do.
No, I don't take nothing for granted. Technology scares the bagel juice out of me.
I didn't know it had juice.
You ain't never lived if you haven't had a bagel with juice.
Do they just sell the bagel juice in like a carton?
You say bagel funny.
I do say bagel funny because I'm from Minnesota and I used to say bag. Go get me a bag of, let's go out on the boat. And then I tried to smash the lateral A's out of me. And of course that bleeds into bag. You don't say bag, I say bag. So now I say bagel.
My Uncle Squats used to say, don't ever beg for your bagels.
Your Uncle Squats?
Yeah.
Why'd they call him Squats?
Well, because his real name was actually Swastika, but it didn't go well in the community.
That's tragic.
It was.
Is he still with us?
His coffin.
Is he still with us?
No, you should have seen his coffin.
Oh, coffin. I thought you were saying
coffin like he's got the COVID. I mean coffin.
Yeah, like I thought he had tuberculosis, maybe.
Yeah. What are we playing here?
So we're playing Trivia Smackdown. Erinn and I played a lot of Trivial Pursuit, so today we've asked you to prepare some questions. Is that correct?
That is correct. I have 6 questions.
So how this is going to work, folks, is that Saul and I are going to take turns asking each other questions. We have each self-selected a question for the other person from the 6 categories of Trivial Pursuit, which, if you are not familiar, are science and nature, history, arts and literature, entertainment, geography, and sports and leisure. And we're going to take turns trading blows and seeing who comes out the victor. 1 point per correct answer. We've got a lot of questions and concern for Erinn going on here, and I want to assure you that this happens probably twice a day.
You know, I've watched your show before, and I have to say, I really wish she was here.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying you're not as funny by yourself.
Okay. Hey, Saul, we're going to play some trivia, so why don't you keep your opinions to yourself?
Buddy, you and I are going to get along just fine.
That's Saul Steak. Salisbury Steak, my new bestie. So, Saul, as you're the guest on the show, I'd like you to pick the first category and say the first question.
All right. The first category is going to be history.
History.
And here is your question, Mr. Beckman.
Thank you for calling me by my surname, sir.
You got 2 N's in your name. What's wrong with you?
It's German.
Acht.
Exactly.
Okay, here is your question. The Whitechapel murderer is the name given to which serial killer?
The Whitechapel murderer?
Yes.
I'm going to say, even though this is already, Whitechapel makes it sound English, so I'm going to say the Whitechapel murderer is Jack the Ripper. Is it really?
I gotta say, you're smarter than you look, Mr. Beckman. Good job.
Way to backhanded insult me. I appreciate that, Saul.
Hey, you know what? An insult in my community means you're all right, brother.
Well, I appreciate that, Boomer. All right, you have a history question coming your way. to tie the score, which right now is 1 in my favor, though you haven't had a chance. We're not going to talk about that. Are you ready, Saul?
I'm ready.
You fancy yourself a political advocate?
No.
Okay, well, too bad, because this question is, how many U.S. presidents were assassinated?
That would be 4.
You answered that without missing a beat. I think that you're smarter than you look, sir.
Now I just really enjoy looking up people who got killed.
Well, don't we all?
Because they didn't get their fair shot, and we should keep their legacy alive.
Well, arguably we would say that, maybe if they weren't assassinated, they wouldn't be in the history books. I mean, who's talking about that one who was assassinated that wasn't Lincoln or Kennedy or...
You're talking about Adams, the second president. I know.
He was not assassinated.
I know. That's why we don't remember his name.
However, John Adams was the first president to live in the White House.
John Adams had an Adam's apple.
Thank you for your contributions to wealth and science. As my next category, I would like to choose art and literature. What do you think about that, Saul?
All right, here is your question, Mr. Dan.
All right.
Leonardo da Vinci was hired by the Duke of Milan when he said that he could build a portable what? Da Vinci, right?
I'm going to say a catapult or a trebuchet.
No, a portable bridge. Da Vinci said he could build a portable bridge.
Why is that funny?
I think it's hilarious. Have you seen a portable bridge?
No.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been a long time since he made that promise. Just like everybody else in this world.
That's where you get the old saying, Da Vinci promises. You say when someone doesn't keep a promise, you call a Da Vinci promiser.
I don't even know what that is.
I just told you.
Who is this Josh Mathewitz? I like him.
Well, I heard he was supposed to be one of my best friends, but
man, I hope the blonde chick comes back someday.
Yeah, she
I don't
will.
know who this Matthew Cravey is, but you can Cravey me right out of here if you keep insulting me, buddy.
Actually, this is sort of a family-friendly show, so don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm
So,
friendly with families. I have one.
Are you ready for your arts and literature question, Saul?
I'm ready.
Do you consider yourself much of a theater person?
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my resume?
Yes, I noticed that you played lentil soup in Fiddler on the Roof.
You got a problem with that?
No, I'm just asking.
What role you played, Shrek?
Actually, yes.
Oh. What's my question?
Your question is, we have a. I'm going to get to this in a second, but your question, Saul, because I don't want to leave you hanging. For which Shakespeare play is this the opening line? Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention, a kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene.
What is it?
It is Henry V, one of my favorite histories.
Oh, God. If
What?
they make another Henry Shakespeare play, I'm going to go in and tell Shakespeare he should figure out something new.
It's a little too late for that, my friend. Mr. Concerned here says, this guy Saul reminds me of Walt Pipp, a first baseman for the New York Yankees. He got sick, was replaced by Lou Gehrig, and never got his job back, as Gehrig then played 2,130 consecutive games. So Erinn better get back sooner. She's going to lose her gig on the show. Blaine, it seems like that's not a threat because everyone likes her better.
That's not true. I just like her better.
No, we've had a lot of viewer comments that have told us that she is the favorite on the show, and I'm okay with it. I'll ride her coattails straight to the piggy bank.
What's my next question?
Well, it's your turn to
Dan.
It's your turn to pick a category, Saul.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way and pick sports and leisure.
All right. Are you ready for your question?
It would be my pleasure to do sports and leisure.
Very, very good. I should call you Dr. Juice.
Why? Because of my bagel juice.
Yeah.
All
Are you ready, Saul?
Yes.
In billiards, what color is the stripe on the 9-ball?
That would be white. Did you fool me? Did you fool Saul?
No, the white stripe wouldn't look like much on a white ball. The 9-ball features a yellow stripe.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know this. But
Well,
billiards ain't no sport.
well, it's a leisure. And Erinn and I played a lot of pool, so Erinn would know that quick as a daisy. It's okay that you didn't. There's no
Erinn
judgment
would have
here.
known that. Erinn is smart.
Erinn is very smart. Speaking of smart, hit me with a question, because this is my chance to break through this tie.
All right. For your question in sports and leisure, which team won the first Super Bowl?
I'm going to say the 49ers.
Oh. You're wrong. This one is actually the Green Bay Packers.
I hate that. I almost said the Packers, didn't want to, because I was bred to hate the Packers with every fiber of my being.
You know what? I was looking online the other day, and I found this man. His last name was Mathewis. He must be very Jewish, and I guess he loves the Green Bay Packers. He loves them so much. Oh, it's this guy.
I think that's Polish.
Well, I think it's Jewish Polish, and I think that I saw that this man, Josh, actually made a Green Bay Packers fan club.
Trying to get me Jewish Polish.
I like it.
Thanks. All right, our next category, Saul, as we're both tied at 1, we both flubbed the last 2 questions. We're gonna go with entertainment.
I don't know why Josh is saying what Erinn seems to be doing currently.
He's a big I don't think it's a Yeah, no, it's definitely not coming out the top, but it is flowing like the mighty Ganges.
What's my question?
The question, Saul, is what is the name given to the achievement of having won all 4 of the major American entertainment awards? That's an Oscar, a Grammy, an Emmy, and a Tony.
I'm going to say the Riley.
No, it is not, and I'm sure you've heard this term before. It's called an EGOT.
Oh, my God.
For Grammy, O for Oscar, T for Tony.
I should have gotten that because, you know, when I was 5 years old, Bob Saget was my best friend growing up. You know this, right?
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, Bob and I go way back to 5. Well, I was 4, he was 5, whatever. Anyway, Bob Saget always loved those awards and always said he was going to get one, and he didn't. But I like him in March of the Penguins.
Bob Saget thought he was going to get an EGOT?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's such a good performer. Like, have you seen him in that show about the family?
I think, yeah, I have.
Yeah. Have you seen him tap dance?
No, and I think that's because he doesn't.
Have you seen him sing?
Again, no.
Well, he hasn't seen you sing either, Dan Beckman.
Hey, you know what, Saul? Touche.
What?
Touche. I was just gonna tell you. You didn't have to ask what.
You might even say 3 shay.
I might, but I won't. So what's my question?
All right. The category, once again, is what?
Entertainment, sir.
Okay. It seems to me my publicist made a giant mistake.
How so?
Well, this doesn't really sound much like entertainment. But we're going to go with it anyway, because it's kind of entertaining.
Okay.
How many time zones does China have?
I'm going to say China has 5 time zones.
Excuse me, but China has but one time zone.
Okay, first of all,
Just because they're big doesn't mean they have a bunch of time zones, you racist.
actually it does. So they're not that big. They're just populatively dense. Now, not an entertainment question, so I don't know if that's, we try to, we try to, play by the rules here on Riley Live. I'm not going to fault you because you're a guest and a very respectable gentleman.
Thanks.
But in the future, just try and think before you, bring that crap on here.
And what is your question?
My question is, what category are we playing now?
We're going to go ahead and go with geography, please.
All right, Saul.
Yeah, I said please.
What is the flattest state in the United States of America?
Oh, that's gotta be the one with the corn. I'm gonna say Iowa. Are you kidding me? There's something more flat than Iowa?
And the answer will probably surprise you, Saul. It's Florida.
Florida. That makes sense. Have you ever driven down I-95? It's the flattest, densest area in the whole world, not to mention the humidity. Next time you go, I got a shortcut.
If you think that's flat and dense, you should see my ex. Anybody? I wish Erinn were here.
Me too.
All right, hit me with the geography question, Saul. We're still tied at 1 point apiece, which is pretty embarrassing.
Okay, you've got this, buddy. What is the only continent that covers 4 hemispheres?
Like east, west, north, south?
That would be 4 hemispheres.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of where the prime meridian is. I'm going to have to say it's Africa.
And there won't be snow there this Christmas time, according to that one song.
Is that a song?
And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time.
That seems sort of like a song that's just meant to rub the salt in Africa's wounds.
Listen, buddy, I didn't write the song. I just sang the song, like Barry Manilow.
He wrote a lot of songs, I think.
Yeah, but he wrote the song that everyone likes to sing. Pay attention, bloke.
Right, so I believe, only have, one category left?
Yes.
And that category is science and nature. Are you ready?
I'm ready for my question.
We are tied up. Not tied up. I have 1 point than you, but you just need 1 point to tie. All right?
I'm ready.
Science and nature. Saul Steak. What weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of gold?
That's the most ridiculous question I ever heard. A pound is a pound. That's like saying 6 of one, half dozen of the other. The answer is they weigh the same. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous.
It is not ridiculous. Gold is measured in what's called the Troy system, to which there are 12 ounces in a pound, where in our system there are 16. So if you regulate the two weights and then generalize them and make them the same, then you have gold coming in at 373 grams, and feathers have 454. So a pound of gold is technically heavier than a pound, less heavy than a pound of feathers.
Have you seen this stamp?
No.
You know, Mojo Jojo is one of the most underappreciated characters in the Powerpuff Girls.
I think
it may look like a figure, but it's actually a stamp. Genius.
I think I would argue that Mojo Jojo is the only character that people would know other than the Powerpuff Girls in the Powerpuff Girls, and also a bit of a cultural appropriation in a villain that maybe wouldn't fly today.
He's green. It's fine.
Ah, great.
Are you ready for your science and nature question?
I'm so ready, Saul, it hurts.
Okay. Well, we have a problem.
Saul, are you awake?
No. I'm very confused.
What's going on, Saul?
Did I ask you about Cleopatra yet?
No.
Well, I'm gonna.
Is that science and nature?
Sure.
It feels like you're very fast and loose with the categories there, Saul.
Have you heard of dementia?
Yes.
Good.
Have you?
Here is your question. What did Cleopatra use to kill herself?
Snake venom? Wow.
How did you know, you smart man? What is the score?
The score, I'm afraid, with that clutch guess coming in is Dan 3, Saul 1, which means I get the celebration of a lifetime in the form of a party just for me. Let's roll that amazing party!
That's my kind of party. My
right.
wife threw me this party once, and it was just like that.
Well, we don't have enough time for that old person bull. So before you go, Saul, first of all, you've been an amazing guest. Is there any wisdom you wish to impart to our audience before I go and pry Erinn off the toilet, because I can't do this alone?
Yes, I would like to say 2 things. Number 1, don't be a jerk. Number 2, don't be a jerk. It's literally all you need to not be in this world. So do it.
Well, all right. Thank you so much, Saul. Wise advice from a wise man, a wonderful performer, and one of the only stamp collectors that I know personally. Saul Steak, everybody. Thank you. All right, guys. That was my now friend and acquaintance, Saul. I'm getting a little concerned about Erinn. I'm not sure that everything is going as planned. Oh, wait. E?
Oh,
Are you okay?
oh my gosh, those tacos.
Are you done? You wash your hands?
Oh, I washed my hands.
Wow, you are kind of sweaty.
I'm going to need another drink.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know what? I don't think it was the tequila after all.
What was it? The mold you ate?
I'm not really sure, but I'm glad to be back. Oh my gosh, wait, where's our guest? Is it time to bring him on?
The guest portion is over, but I covered well. Everyone was clamoring and calling your name and Sean. No, she's not dead.
I'm
However
right
you may
here.
wish she is, she's right here.
Wait. Oh, Brandon, thanks for missing me. Oh man, I missed our guest completely.
Yeah, you missed our guest. It's okay because I think we're going to be in close contact with Saul from here on out. He's a good man.
That's great.
With a good heart. You're feeling okay?
I'm feeling. I probably lost 35 pounds. Yes.
35 pounds?
Which is great. All my COVID weight.
35 pounds?
Yeah.
You're telling me that in your body you had 35 pounds of stools.
Well, what are we playing now?
Now, guys, we're going to play a game, a brand new game. It's a game that we came up with, sort of, and it's a game that we think you're going to enjoy, and it takes some audience participation. So please get your trigger fingers ready as we play a brand new game that we like to call I Have to Say
Audience Suggestion
in a Song.
So what we need from you, the audience, right now in the comments is put a word that could be in any song. Dan and I have our timers ready, and we are going to go back and forth seeing who can sing a song with that word. So, for instance, if you put the word
love,
love,
that's in plenty of songs.
then I would sing something like, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah.
And then I would say, I just called to say I love you, and so on and so forth. We have 6 seconds.
6 seconds on
after
both clocks.
the previous person finishes their answer to answer ourselves. If we don't answer in 6 seconds,
6 seconds,
then we lose the game and we get a new word. Does this make sense? So the first thing we need is some other word than tuba, because I think we'll lose on the first song. Blaine. These should be songs that appear in, and thank you, Josh, for flubber. I feel our audience is against us at this point. Someone give us a word that appears in any song ever,
tuba.
And we will see what we can do.
There's got to be a tuna flubber song. I could make one up. Put the tuna in the flubber for the flubber and the tuna. Put the tuna in the flubber.
Bruce Rutherford says mustache.
Okay.
This is not how I expected this game to go.
Let's see. Mustache. I must ask you a question, Dan.
I must ask why we can't get a simple, like, okay, here we go. Look at this.
Help! I need somebody help. Not just anybody help. I need someone help.
You took the easy one.
Go.
Help me find. Wow, that was a really quick way to lose the game. I just called, or I have to say, audience suggestion in a song. The score is Erinn 1 and Dan 0.
All right, I like that score. Let's see what's going to happen next.
Brandon's got a song, Star. You're a shining star, no matter who you are, shining bright to see what you can truly be. Go!
They're out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from grace, stars in their multitudes,
Good.
here to be counted.
Good.
And go!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Go!
You're a shining star.
I just
No matter who
started with that song. Ooh.
Man.
Looks like it's point Dan, and we're tied up.
But that
at
was
one.
an amazing, amazing choice, Brandon. The star is 1 to 1, and our next word is it's a brick. House. Here's my tomato, just letting it all hang out. And go.
Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to get rhythm of the boop, boop, boo.
Get rhythm of the boop, boop,
Go!
Boo. In the house, it's Snoop Doggy Dogg. In the house, it's Snoop Doggy Dogg. Is that a song? Sounds like a song you would
I think
sing.
that really counts.
All right, I'll give that to
I
Dan.
really think that counts.
Good job, Dan.
I think that counts. Our next word from Jessica Branch, our spring theater representative,
Ooh,
is tree.
tree. I climb the tree and I see D in me, and I like the sky under the big blue tree. Ah!
Our next suggestion is the word, she's so high above me. She's she's Aphrodite, who died from a snake poison venom, which I didn't know, but it was a...
Cleopatra.
Go!
Hi. Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
Good.
All right, Dan, go.
I was going to clean my room, but then I got high.
Is that a real song?
I was going to pack, yeah. It's by
Wow.
Afro Man.
Oh, well.
Yep.
All right.
And go!
I see something high above, high above me. She's, oh, you already
I already did that
one.
song.
Ah!
That's my point.
That is your point.
I'm thinking we need to change this time limit to 10 seconds.
I think that's good. Let's change it to 10.
We'll keep the scores as they are, and you can pick the next word.
All right, our next word is we all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Go! 10 seconds.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you and everything you do, and they were all yellow. Coldplay, baby.
Oh,
my favorite
man.
Coldplay song.
That
Go.
was a good one. And it was green and yellow and red and gold and scarlet and pink and ochre and black and ruby and olive and violet and fawn. For those of you who are not musical theater buffs, that is from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, talking about all the colors of his coat. And go. And the timer is...
Yellow bird and blackbird, nightingale, blackbird, do you...
Greenfinch and linnet bird.
Oop.
That is another point for Erinn.
All
And
right,
the
all
word
right. Well, we're going to
is-
go with night fever. You know how to do it. Yeah. Go!
You give me fever, boom, boom, shh. When you touch me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever! And go!
Hot-blooded, check it and see. Got a fever of 103.
Oh, if you did, then you wouldn't be allowed in most public areas right now.
That's true. Go.
Fever. It's hot. I got a fever. It's hot. A fever in my brain, a fever in my blood, and I am not.
Boom!
Bam! Dang it. Dan has it.
These are hard
point.
words.
This is now 2-4. Daniel is in the lead once
Kayla
again.
says, remember when you did that karaoke? Are you talking about Yellow Submarine?
And Jennifer was the one that requested it. So good job, Jennifer. All right, we have another suggestion from Matthew, which is Monkey.
It was radio, I believe.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. And go.
Do I get extra points back because I did a harmony?
Yes.
Okay, start my time over.
And go.
Yes.
4 seconds.
Oh God.
But you're adorable.
Thanks.
And the next word is
yes.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like a lot of songs say yeah,
yes.
but not a lot of songs say yes.
If I say yes when I do say
She loves me, yes. She loves.
No. Hold on. What's that one from Sound of Music? And I have confidence in confidence alone.
Oh, yes, we have no bananas.
I love that song.
We have no bananas today.
Who's going to sing that song at my funeral? It's right under the script. That was
Go.
sad. Yes. No. Oh. What's that Wiggles song, guys? With the yes, no. Well, it's all gone.
I say yes, you say no.
Okay, we have another word, and it is jump. You gotta jump jiving, then you really 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 gotta and go.
Might as well jump. Anywhere you go, jump. Might as well jump. Go.
Every day when I jump, I am jumping. Jump. Jump. Oh, jump from the chair. Jump it up when you're jumping on the dance floor.
Okay,
that's pump.
Yes.
But
I do appreciate the adamant
like
way in which you just chant things and move and hope that it works out for you, because
sometimes it will.
I bet it works a lot.
Let me tell you something. The way that I run life is
don't cry for me, Argentina. You were the people who made me Madonna. La 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 la. Go.
But I just hold myself and cry, crying over you, crying 'cause it's go.
Crying. Roy Orbison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Why don't you cry me a river? Cry me a river. I've cried a river over you. Go.
I try to fucking cry, but I choke. Try to fucking cry, but I stumble. When I try to cry, it's clear.
My world crumbles when you are not here.
I can, in all honesty, take that point because I try to say goodbye and I choke.
Oh.
I am the biggest Macy Gray fan in this room because I know one of her songs.
Then the score is now 5-4, and the next word is forever and ever. You'll stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. You never will part, and how I love you together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartache. For go.
And I will love you, baby, forever and a day. Go.
Forever young, forever young, forever young. Yeah.
Is that a real song?
Yeah, of course. Is Forever Young a real song?
Well, because
millennial.
the song I'm going to say is Forever Young. I want to be forever young, which is the actual millennial song. Forever
True.
Young. Is that the one that you meant to sing?
No, it's not, but it's a different song.
Okay, well then in that case, go.
The song is forever, forever, forever. I saw you forever. I liked you forever. I was with you forever, and I didn't get it right. Oh, well. Good job. Dan gets the point.
Okay, we're going to play 2 more rounds, give Erinn the chance to tie. If she loses the next round, it's hopeless for her.
Now, we're going to get it.
We're going to go with...
Don't tell mama what you know. You can tell my uncle here now, because he comes in here anyhow. But don't tell mama, please don't. No, go.
Mama who bore me, mama who made me cry, mama who took my allowance when I drank too much at the senior party. Go.
Mamma mia, here I go again. My, my, how can I resist you? There's nothing broken hearted. Go.
Mama, I'm a big girl now.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Don't stop, no, please. Don't stop, no, please. Don't stop, no, please. Mama, I'm a big girl now. Go.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun into his head, and go. 2, 1, and
Mama, tell me not to
got the
be a
point.
loser.
And that means,
Erinn needs the second point to tie.
okay.
If she does not get this succeed, I'm going to let her choose the category.
Oh,
in
I'm going to
fairness.
pick it. All right.
And if she does not win this round, I'm afraid it's just not going to happen. Fair
All
enough?
right. That's fair enough. Are we ready?
Yep.
So if Dan wins this, he's got the win. If not, it goes to me. And I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. Go.
I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair. Go.
Dream, believe, a daydream, believer, now
Homecoming queen. Good
That's
one.
what happens when you stick your head out there. Go.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something.
Good one.
Oh, go.
Ice dreams. My dreams. Oh, once upon a dream, you were caught in love's embrace. Go.
Wait, you're gonna sing more? Give the people what they want.
But it wasn't a happy face. Here we go. Go.
I'm a dreamer. I'm a man who dreams. And when I dream, I'm like, hey, that was a good dream. And then I wake up and you ask me about my dream.
I think what you actually wanted to sing was, I'm a loser. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer.
He doesn't say
and I'm a
dreamer in that song.
Oh, okay. Well, that means that the score is 6 to 6.
We are about to
ladies
play
and gentlemen.
a neck-breaking, bone-shattering, ball-chilling... You okay?
Can I tell you something?
That hurt?
You shouldn't do that.
Well, I bet it would hurt me less.
Either way, good to learn.
By the
and
way,
let's
did I
see.
tell you those suspenders look great on your figure?
Well, thank you. I'm very excited.
All right, Steven, how you play is you pitch, and we're on the last round, but you pitch us a word, and we have to go back and forth to quickly think of a song with that word in it before the other person.
The score is 6 to 6, so the next winner of the next round will be the ultimate winner of this entire game.
And it looks like the word is party.
Party.
I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. I want to rock and roll. Oh, well, we've changed the meter because why not? Go.
Party. I saw a party. There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the year. And go.
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. And go.
Party. Party. I saw a party and I didn't get invited. Party. Well, I'm late to the party.
Ooh, you hear that?
I
That's
didn't hear
the
anything.
sound of Erinn's defeat.
It is the sound of
in
sweet victory.
The new game
for Dan Beckman, and I have to say, Brandon, that was a really, really good. This mouse is driving me a little bit crazy.
If you guys want to produce Riley Live, come audition for us because we're doing all this ourselves, and that's why it sucks a little bit more than it has to.
It doesn't suck
a little bit more than it has to.
To this man right here, I was.
That is a double victory for Dan today. I have to say, I think the real victory is for the new game, which I definitely think we should play again because that was a lot of fun, and I think it got people involved. The game again is... I have to say...
Audience suggestion.
In a song. Great.
And now it is time for what we call 60 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a really fun time of life where we tell you in 60 seconds something that we have on our minds.
Okay, so Erin's going to hold up a timer. What we do is we surmise an idea and try to sell somebody on an idea in about 60 seconds. It's a good way for us to practice our elevator pitches on philosophy and life. We're not going to try to sell you a project. We're going to try to sell you an idea. And today, my idea is family.
All right, here you go and go.
Family, at the end of the day, is, I believe, one of the most rudimentary and powerful elements in a human existence. It don't mean just biological family, because there is, of course, biological family. Your mother, your father, your siblings, is people whose blood is actually coursing through your veins, people who will be with you, beside you through everything, always, no matter what. Now, I will say that sometimes that doesn't happen in biological family. Sometimes you can share blood and not have each other's back, but the people who really matter to you, the people that you can build your family around, and this doesn't have to be people who are biologically related to you. You should build a family of friends, mentors, affiliates, and of course, biological family members. But a family is a unit of people that sticks together, that has each other's backs. You cannot make it through life without somebody to be your family. Today, I went out with my family, who is Erin's mom and stepdad, and we cleaned out a house and we had a great time together. It's some of the only one-on-one time we've ever spent together, and I have to say I feel closer to them as a result, and I'm really grateful for the time. Family is everything. Get yourself a family, inside, outside, wherever.
Good job, Dan. And I love that. That was really great. Thank you so much, Dan.
Well, what can I say? A lot.
Amen to that, says Stephen. You're right, Stephen. Family is awesome. Well,
all right,
today,
Erin, what are you going to talk about?
My 60 seconds is actually going to be on gratitude.
Okay, gratitude. Are you ready?
I am certainly ready.
Go.
So I love the idea of gratitude in every way, shape, and form. And here's why. Every single time that I have any kind of a negative thought, I can always replace it with an act of gratitude. I remember the song, when you're something and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep. And I remember when I was a kid, I would sit in bed and I would literally try to think of all the things I was grateful for, and it would put me to sleep. And it was a really nice, peaceful, wonderful, calming feeling. And so I believe that if we all spend a little more time focusing on what we do have and what we are grateful for, as opposed to what we don't, because yes, 2020 has been a rough year, but we have so much to be grateful for, like the roof over our heads, the suspenders on our breasts, all of the amazing things that are out there, and the food in our tummies, the tequila that we got to drink. And I'm really grateful for all of you for watching. So thank you so much for being here. You're what I'm grateful for most today. Thank you.
Great. Love it. It was kind of a heartfelt 60 seconds today. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Give us a shout in the comments if you enjoyed the show. By the way, we're always looking for, let me just play again. Every single episode, we play a new theme song. We feature a new artist theme song. We say that, and anybody can submit. We can say anything from
a scrap to a symphony,
a craft to a crimphony,
or a crap. It's okay. If you want to sing
symphony.
Something a cappella, if you want to get your digital boards out, if you want to play piano, if you want to just any kind of theme song, we want to hear it. And here's this week's theme song.
once again, we do accept a new theme song. We feature a new theme song every single week. And if you, yes, you would like, oh, well said, Erinn and Dan.
Thanks, Jared.
Notice Erinn is first billed. It's billed in order of importance. If you have a song that you would like to submit, please send it to this email below, hi@itsriley.com. We will feature anything. It doesn't matter if it's spoken word, if it's a quippy joke, if it's you saying, this is the Riley theme song, or if you write a piece for a 40-piece orchestra, we're going to feature it. We want to use you in the show. We want to feature your talents and your appreciation. We want to get you involved in our show.
And we want to know what else you want to see. All of these things that we've been doing, we have taken from suggestions that we've thought of late at night and suggestions that you've posted in the comments and you've emailed us. So make sure you let us know any fun games you want to play. If you'd like to be a guest on the show and you're a personality of some sort, which brings us to our next point, next week's guests.
Next week's guests, we are doing a segment on photography. We are inviting 2 photographers
well,
on.
3 really, because Dan Beckman Photography will be there as well.
I will be there, but we're also going to bring in our friend Alan Melotti,
who's also known as Bruno,
who lives in Chicago and is a professional photographer there. And then my dear friend Bethany Jackson, who is kind of my photography mentor. We're going to bring them on, and I will be there too. And we're going to talk shop. We're going to feature some of their work, and we're going to have our very first round of studio audience prizes.
That's right.
You, the viewers at home, stand to win some fabulous prizes just for tuning in and participating.
Exactly. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time.
Eastern Daylight Time, but not for much longer.
That's right. Until then, make sure you are wonderful to each other.
If you haven't already, please check us out. This is our YouTube. We stream there every time. We have other videos up. This is our Facebook. Hi, it's Riley. Any information pursuing live shows we're doing, digital shows we're doing, or what we're up to in general can be found there. And again, hi, it's at itsriley.com is our email if you want to send us feedback, suggestions, or please, 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 a beautiful, wonderful, simple, or exquisite theme song.
We love you guys. We are so grateful to be here, and we're so grateful you're here with us tonight. So thanks again for tuning in. And until next time, we are Riley.
We are Riley. Take care of each other, love each other, spread some love to this beautiful world, and we'll see you next Tuesday.